Ruben Amorim's system relies heavily on wing-backs, but the backbone of his setup is the back three. Manchester United have struggled in recent years to establish a consistent defensive partnership, and that trend has continued under Amorim, with injuries and fluctuating form forcing constant changes. Out of the 13 defensive combinations he has tested, only Matthijs de Ligt has been a regular presence, missing just 3 games, with Victor Lindelöf and Johnny Evans set to leave this summer. Reinforcing the defence has become a priority. That's why United have turned their attention to Juan Gimenez, an 18-year-old Argentine talent who has impressed on the international stage and attracted interest from several top European clubs. In this video, we'll be looking at who the young Argentine is, how good he is, and whether he'll make the move to Old Trafford. But before we dive in, grab your new season jersey from Classic Football Shirts. They offer high-quality club, international, and retro jerseys. Use code VF10 for a discount. Link in the video description. Juan Gimenez, a promising right-footed centre-back born in 2006, has emerged as a talent to watch in Argentine football. Despite limited playing time for Rosario Central in the 2025 Liga Professional Argentina season, he has still managed to make an impression. So far, he has featured in 4 league matches, accumulating a total of 239 minutes on the pitch. 3 of those appearances came as a starter, while he was brought on as a substitute in 1 game. Though he has not been a regular fixture in Rosario Central's first team, his performances at the international level have not gone unnoticed. Gimenez represented Argentina in the CONMEBOL Under-17 competition and recently played in the South American Under-20 Championship in Venezuela, where he showcased his defensive abilities on a bigger stage. His displays in that tournament have shown his potential as a future star. In terms of his ability, Juan Gimenez has established himself as a key centre-back for both Argentina's youth teams and Rosario Central, playing a crucial role in their defensive structure. His ability to maintain a compact high defensive line allows his teams to defend narrowly while remaining aggressive in their positioning. One of Gimenez's standout qualities is his anticipation. The Argentine reads the game exceptionally well, especially in tight spaces, allowing him to react quickly when his team loses possession. Rather than waiting for support, he often steps out of the defensive line to close down attackers, reducing their space and regaining possession. His decision-making in these moments showcases his intelligence and confidence. Defensively, he is highly effective in one-on-one situations and can balance aggressive defending with a more patient approach when necessary. His aerial ability is another strength. Standing at 1.87 meters, he times his jumps well and dominates in duels. Whether defending crosses or clearing danger, he consistently positions himself smartly, scanning his surroundings and adjusting to incoming threats. Beyond his defensive attributes, Gimenez is also comfortable on the ball. He has experience playing as a defensive midfielder in his youth career, which has helped him develop strong passing skills and vision. The centre-back can progress play efficiently, whether through short, precise passes or well-weighted long balls. His body positioning before receiving the ball is excellent, allowing him to play quickly under pressure and maintain control in tight situations. Tactically, he has been deployed in various defensive setups, including as the central player in a back 3 and on both sides of a back 4. In Argentina's build-up play, he remains composed, patient, and calculated, often acting as a passing outlet for his teammates. His ability to bait opposition presses before making progressive passes demonstrates his confidence in possession. Physically, Gimenez combines strength, mobility, and agility. He covers ground quickly, accelerates well, and adjusts his positioning smoothly despite his height. He also uses his body intelligently to win duels, shield the ball, and draw fouls when necessary. His communication skills are another key aspect of his game. He constantly instructs and encourages his teammates, taking on a leadership role despite his young age. Overall, Gimenez possesses a well-rounded skill set that makes him an exciting prospect. The Argentine's defensive awareness, composure in possession, aerial dominance, and physical attributes suggest he has the potential to thrive at a high level. Given his development, it's no surprise that he is attracting attention from major clubs in Europe, including Manchester United. Ruben Amorim prefers a system with 3 central defenders, which means Manchester United will need depth in that position. With Johnny Evans set to retire and Victor Lindelöf expected to leave once his contract expires, the club will be left with just 5 centre-backs to cover 3 positions across 4 competitions: Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, Lenny Yoro, Aiden Heaven, and Matthijs de Ligt. Injuries have already been a concern this season, with Lisandro Martinez suffering a long-term setback and Aidenheaven requiring a protective boot after his first start in the Premier League. Harry Maguire, despite his reliability, has also started to pick up more minor injuries as he gets older. These factors highlight the need for additional reinforcements in defence. Under Jim Ratcliffe's Ineos ownership, United have focused on signing promising young talents, bringing in players like Chido Obi Martin, Seko Kone, and Diego Leon. The club has moved away from expensive, short-term signings to focus on identifying and developing future stars. The club's financial situation no longer allows for reckless spending on the wrong profiles, making this new approach both strategic and arguably necessary. To bolster the backline, Juan Gimenez is expected to be another addition, fitting the club's strategy of securing high-potential prospects for the future. Still, some might argue that signing another young defender after Aidenheaven and Lenny Yoro shouldn't be Man United's biggest priority at the moment. With Johnny Evans and Victor Lindelof set to leave at the end of the season, the club will be left with only a few senior centre-backs: Harry Maguire, Lisandro Martinez, and arguably Matthijs de Ligt. This raises the question of whether United should instead focus on bringing in a more experienced defender who is already in his prime. However, such a player would likely come with a much higher transfer fee. Despite these concerns, the Old Trafford club seem to be pressing ahead for the signing of Argentinian defender Juan Gimenez. Journalist Dana Vidal reports that the club has been monitoring the young defender and is close to securing a permanent deal. At just 18 years old, United are keen to ease Gimenez into the transition and plan to loan him back to Rosario Central until the end of the year. The Argentine under-20 international also wants to stay long enough to play in the Rosario derby before making the move to Manchester. Reports from Rosario Central sources and journalist Lucas Calatroni confirm that formal negotiations between the two clubs are underway. United have been tracking Gimenez since 2024, recognising his potential early on. He made history at Rosario Central by becoming only the second defender to debut for the first team before turning 18. Ineos has instructed the scouting department to explore the South American market more aggressively, an area United have largely overlooked in recent years. Gimenez, who has already made 20 senior appearances, has also impressed under Argentina legend Javier Mascherano at the under-20 level. His playing style has drawn comparisons to World Cup winner Christian Romero, currently at Tottenham Hotspur. While financial details remain undisclosed, United's proactive scouting and swift action in securing young talent signal a promising shift in their recruitment strategy under Christopher Weivel. But what do you think? Should Manchester United go for Juan Gimenez, or should the club focus on more experienced options like Jonathan Tah? Let us know your thoughts below, and be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell for more football content.